I think it worked. Finally. I was trying to go live and it was not letting me go live. Not happening. All right. What's up, guys? Hope you got the notification that we're doing a live stream tonight. Uh, I'll wait for you guys to get on. I was going to talk about this topic that I kind of picked out as far as where are all the regular pickup live stream or sorry, regular pickup reviews. Hey, Mike. I just saw BCG went live again. Those boys like going live for all sorts of stuff. I don't go live that often. Sorry I missed last week. I was deer hunting and antelope hunting. Kind of keeping busy. For those who were curious, 3 tags: buck, antelope, doe. Got the buck, got the antelope, didn't get the doe. I get asked all the time about why I only seem to review higher luxury or higher trim level vehicles. So, like this morning, I put out a Chevy Traverse High Country review, a Ford Explorer or Ford Expedition Platinum. I have to do. So, like, I don't have a choice. This is the thing that I think is confusing most people. Is I get sent vehicles manufacturer. Manufacturer picks out what trim level they want to send me to, what options it is, and I get it. I don't really have a choice as far as what I'm going to choose. I just kind of review what I get. Now, I could go make a deal with a local dealership, which I've thought about doing, and do more mid-trim stuff. But it's like, I don't know, you kind of subtract what you see and change everything from leather to plastic, and there you go. It's the same thing. Oh, Johnny Five. Johnny Five is his daughter. His daughter has several R's. Johnny's driving. Is Johnny must driving his truck. Okay. Hey, Mike Beetle. Hey, Brandon. So yeah, that was kind of the topic that keeps coming up. I don't know what to do about that. I've thought about it many times. I've thought about how to get around it. I don't know what to do about that. I'm burning up. All right, I'm gonna take this off. Whew. Finally, I'm warm today. 40 degrees, rain, snow at times. Freaking cold. Not ready. Not ready for winter. So yeah, that's my story there. I just got invited. I'm going to Chevy has a truck lineup, and they'll have the ZR2 Bison there. They'll have Chevy medium duty pickups there, the 4500, 5500, 6500, I believe, chassis cab. So I'm hoping to do more regular pickup reviews when I'm in Scottsdale. I think it's Scottsdale. Hey, Doug. So yeah, he is driving a Tundra. So I'm going to Scottsdale, going to drive those pickups. Week before Thanksgiving, I'll be there in November, which sucks because it's right in the middle of Nebraska deer season. So yeah, might be the one. No complaints. Yeah, you guys are like catching up. It's like, you know what I love about you guys talking. It's like I feel like I'm gonna enjoy my whiskey while you guys are enjoying your whiskey too. You know, we're all just hanging out, having a good time, except for Johnny Five who's driving. It's some weird ear thing. Come here. Sorry, I'm using that as my mirror. What is the name of this? Damn it. They brew it. So I'm going to blow your mind here for a minute. And Johnny Five and daughter, so you're listening. You make sure that Johnny Five hears this because I know he's a lightweight with one beer. But look. This is a whiskey that they brew in Nebraska. Yeah, of all places. It's some sort of like they give donations to the troops. It's a cool thing. They have like World War II emblems on the container. My phone is charging. I searched it on my phone. I don't know what they call it. I gotta remember what it is. So yeah, it's a whiskey that's brewed in Nebraska. Throb Nation's live. Yeah, I saw Vince's live too. But Vince goes live like at a drop of a hat. Like Vince could be in drive-through at McDonald's ordering a cheeseburger and be like, "Let's go live. Let's talk about the speaker system here and how you get a good deal on 2 for 2 for the double cheeseburger deal." Kind of my thing. So yeah, some fine Nebraska whiskey. I had it straight. It's not bad straight. I just haven't quite got straightness down. whiskey straight. I have a little Diet Coke I like to mix in there because I like to drink it. I don't like to sip it. So if you mix it straight, you can't drink it. You can only sip it. Oh, um, did you guys see this? Let me look for it. Oh, I don't know if I missed last week. I think this came out last week. Brandon, you're on here. Check me if I'm wrong. But did you guys see this? This I wasn't prepared for. So Tread Magazine, these guys decided to create a Yoda magazine, or I should go like this: Yoda magazine. This is really nice paper. It's really thick. It's got that nice feel to it, right? So, oh, what's that? Oh yeah, I have 3 stories in this bad boy. 3 stories in this bad boy. And I'm gonna pitch some more. So yeah, lots of cool stuff. Find this. This is really good quality stuff. You're not a Toyota fan, whatever the deal is, but yeah, it's really good quality stuff. I'm a big fan of this paper and this magazine. Um, Toyota's Toyota. I'm not a lifer for them at all, but yeah, and so it right in here. Let me get to it. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Kaboom. That's my photo. Oh, and Swede got pulled over. So it was a really good, really cool magazine. I'm really happy to be in that magazine. It was really cool. And so something to look for that. I'm looking at some Eckler stuff. I have a couple Eckler's magazines in there too. And nothing. I gotta get some other pitches out. I haven't really pitched anything lately. Yeah. Thanks, guys. It's Premier Magazine, the quarterly. The way they paid out, I will send them 4 stories every 2 months and be satisfied. That's gonna be how it's gonna work out. It was insane. 74 and a 65. Yeah. So here's the deal. So my brother shot a buck, or my sister-in-law shot a buck, and so 2x3 picked it up in a field of wheat strips, and I took Sweet out there because we had positioned Sweet at the farm. We're hunting like 2 miles away. He shoots the buck. I go to pick it up, throw it in the back of the truck, and he's like, "Hey, I'm leaving Saturday. I don't want to deal with this all day because it's Friday. I don't want to deal with skinning it. I don't want to deal with making it in the meat. Let's go get it processed." Cool. So we drive to town, and there are no deer processors in western Nebraska, really. I mean, there's one guy in Baird. Baird is a half an hour from me. Checked in all around the area. Nobody has any. So I drive to Baird. Well, earlier that morning, it had been cold, and Swede's speedometer was clicking and not making a whirling noise. And so I reached in and I undid it. So I took and drove to Baird, past the state trooper, and got pulled over. State trooper was funny. He walked up. He says, "Hey," "this is the oldest Chevy pickup I'm going to pull over today." Swede, if you don't know, Chevy_Swede has his own Instagram page. Go find it. I make him into a cranky old man. It's hilarious. The stuff I type in there. I think it's hilarious. You may too. Chevy_Swede. He's on Instagram. So I expect like 7 new followers. Just do it. So I get pulled over. He makes a joke. He says, "Look, I'm not going to give you a ticket. I'm going to give you a warning, but we got to talk about it." He says, "Does your speedometer work?" And I'm like, "No, I unplugged it because it was making a sound, and I did not want that sound to be echoing in my ears." He's like, "You know what? My Mustang does the same damn thing." I'm like, I like this guy. So it turns out that my license was in my hunting bag, which is in the back of the truck. We were sitting 3 across. I had myself, sister-in-law, and brother in the truck, so Swede was full. We had a rifle in the gun rack. We had no seatbelts, but it's not illegal because in '62 the seatbelts didn't come from factory. If the vehicle came from factory, you must wear them. If you did not come from factory, you don't have to wear them. It's just a weird clause. So, and I had a buck in the back of the bed with blood all over the place. Turns out my brother shot it, or my sister-in-law shot it. I shouldn't say that. Sister-in-law shot it, and it kind of blew the guts out. Wow, disgusting story. But anyways, so I get out my insurance cards on my phone, which is a bad idea, by the way. I use the Geico app, and I need to print that out because we don't always have service. So yeah, and then license was in my bag. I had to go to around the other side of the truck to get to the glove box to get registration. He's like, "I know you're good. It's all your plates. You're fine." But so we ended up talking about the buck in the bed for a little while. It was a long traffic stop. Like, grab your popcorn because I still going on with the story. So he talked about the buck, and he's like, "Well, Nebraska season's not till November." I said, "We shot in Wyoming." He's like, "You shot in Wyoming," and I'm like, "Yeah, we're not that far away." And everybody's confused. Processor had no idea what the hell was going on too. Yes, you can shoot an animal in Wyoming and drive to Nebraska to get processed. It can't happen, folks. It's not that far away. So I get pulled over. I do that stuff. He gives me the warning, and the warning is a 74. And he says to me, he says, "You don't know how fast you're going, were you?" And I was like, "No speedometer." He's like, "Well, I have an app that shows you pretty accurately where you're going." I'm like, "I have the same damn app. I just forgot to look at the damn thing." So I got pulled over. I didn't look at my app. The app is a speedometer app, and it shows you how fast you're going. Okay, fine. So I download the app while he's doing my processing because I'm like, I better have that. I'm not getting pulled over twice in a day. So 74.65, and he gives me the ticket, the warning. He gives me the warning, and he says, "Just sign this. Don't do anything, you sign it." So I sign it, and I grab it, and I hold on to it, and I carefully put it back in the glove box. And I drive off. My sister-in-law's dying. She thinks this is hilarious. My brother's just cracking up. He's like, "I thought we were going faster in 65, but I thought we were going like 70. I didn't really worry about it." The cop's like, "You didn't even slow down when you passed me, so clearly you were going faster than the speed limit. Most guys slow down, right? Oh crap, patrol." I didn't slow down at all. Yeah, doing 9 over. All right, so I have the warning. This is my plan. You see that spot right there, or actually in the basement there in my man cave? Yeah, she took a photo of me talking to the officer and me getting pulled over. I'm framing that some bitch. Yeah, I'm gonna frame the photos of Sweet getting pulled over, 2 of them, and I'm gonna have the side of it. I'm gonna have the warning I got. I'm gonna frame the warning I got from Sweet getting pulled over. It's gonna be those frames. It's got the 2 4x6s and the one like 5x3, whatever the hell the size is, right? 8x10, 4x6s. That's what the deal is. Big frame. I'm putting in the basement with my man cave of the time that Swede got pulled over with the rifle in the gun rack, a buck in the bed, and no seatbelts, doing 74 and 65. Yeah, I'm doing it. There you go. No, nobody's commenting, so I don't know if you guys are like, you guys have totally signed up by now. You're like, that guy is freaking weird, or you guys are like still listening. It's hilarious. Hmm. But Swede was perfect. Swede became Swede's deer delivery service. He went and picked up an antelope and a buck and drove straight to the field and dropped the tailgate, loaded them right up. I got to spray him a little bit, kind of got nasty, but he did a great job. We pushed him to the farm. He was at the farm, which is about 2 miles away from all the hunting grounds. I had the whole I had like 2,000 acres to hunt. This whole section of Wyoming. Put him at the farm, got something, went back and got him there. So yeah, it was crazy. I can't believe Swede is capable of going that fast. I was kind of surprised too. I can usually tell by the wind noise how fast I'm going. So I was kind of surprised he went that fast too. I was a little shocked by that. I was impressed. I knew I had no idea. 410 gears, 283 made it to a 4-speed. Technically, he's capable of going that fast. I should pop the hood and tighten down the bolts because I'm sure something worked its way loose. Yeah, it was kind of crazy. Doug says I've never gotten pulled over without getting a ticket. That's a weird thing. Here's the weird thing. I've gotten tickets all the time, right? My brother has talked his way out of tickets all the time. So my brother and I are in the truck, and I get a warning. That dude just drives me nuts. Yeah, so I got a warning. So yeah, but I have it in glove box. I'm gonna pull it out. I'm gonna frame it. I'll show you guys in a future live stream the photos and the framed warning. Sorry, I lost train of thought there a minute. I was reading Jenny 5. Jenny 5, LOL, I can't believe Swede the Outlaw got pulled over. Breaking the law. Yeah, Swede had, Swede had a lot going on. I'll let a few people ride into bed next time, right? I mean, my brother's sitting there going, he's like, oh my God, we had a rifle in the gun rack, no seatbelts, we're doing 9 over and 65. And I was like, hey, wait a minute. I know the law, as according to the forums I've been on. Granted, it's internet law, but anyways. So, gun in the gun rack is not illegal. It's frowned upon, and most guys don't do it because it rubs the bump stops. It runs the gun stock, and it makes marks on it, and it can rub on the rifle barrel and make marks on that. And it's a thief magnet. Probably the biggest thing is people look at the rifle and like, oh, I want to go get that, and just crack the window, and there's the rifle. They just take it. So that's a big thing. Later, Mike. Going back to work. Oh, sucks. Sorry, buddy. I'm thinking of you. Really, I'm not. I don't want to do that work anymore. So yeah, that's not legal, and the seatbelts weren't mandated until '64. I think it was '64 was mandated seatbelts, and so if it doesn't come with factory with seatbelts, you legally don't have to wear them. So yeah, so Swede was a bad boy. But we got the deer processor and everything was fine, and they took the deer antelope and they're processing it as we speak, I guess, cutting it apart. I have a doe to go get. It's supposed to be nasty, rainy, 44 and rainy. I'm looking outside. It's 44 and rainy all week long. Some snow tomorrow. Ugh, not interested. Not interested in going hunting with the doe. All right. Any word in next gen tundra? There's no word in next gen tundra. Sorry. I'd love to tell you there's something different and they're doing something about it. But when did the last thing came out? So it's 14 was their quasi update from 07. 7, 14, 21. So nothing new. 14, 21. No, do the math, Cal. So 7, 14, and 21. Toda is a very systematic company. They don't change their system very much. If you look at what they brought out, so 07 is a big change. 14 was the moderate change, and we're in the 19 model year. Yeah, this year would be 19 model year. I could see 2 more years. I really could. Well, and so did you guys see the video today I did on the sales for the third quarter? Toyota's selling right along the same amount as they did the Tundra. It's like 0.02% decrease year over year. I mean, they're not interested in making changes. Everything you read on Cal online is going to be lots of rumors and tons of rumors. I don't see it. I mean, it'd be nice. So let's see. What's this year? 2019 is the model year right now. So Toyota announces everything in Chicago. So don't look at Detroit. Detroit's not a truck show for them. So Chicago next year will be 2019. Right. So 2019 Chicago Auto Show is in February. So that means the 2020 models come out in the fall. So 2020 minus 6 is 2013. No, 2020 minus 7 is 2013. So yeah, I don't see it. I could see Sequoia. So here's the interesting part: is the Sequoia TRD Sport. I need to get that out. That damn thing is sitting on my to-do, but was out. So the Sequoia is old as hell. I could see them updating Sequoia. Sequoia is based on 2007 Tundra, not 2014 Tundra. So Sequoia should be updated completely. So yeah, I don't know. I don't think I'm not seeing it. I don't see it. 2014 was not a full redesign though, Tim. I don't care how you see it, Brandon. That's how they see it. They see 2014 as a redesign. They do. I know. I know the argument you start with me. I get it. I understand how it's seen. That's not how Toyota sees it, and how Toyota sees it probably matters more. Just saying. High 80s in Central Mississippi sucks. 85. Oh, you guys are terrible. I don't even talk to you guys anymore. I was told by GM of a Toyota dealer yesterday that they have a brand new model coming out. So I'm sorry, Kel. I'm stopping. I'm thinking in my head because so dealers know a little more than I do because they have dealer meetings every year. And I think dealer meetings happen in, is it November? So you got to figure out when dealer meetings happen. Now, Toyota shows dealers prototypes where it shows journalists, but it doesn't always mean those prototypes come to market. I would want to know about the timing. So when did he see it? When did he see that? When was the dealer meeting? That's the big question. When was the dealer meeting? Because Toyota would show something in February. If they show something to him like in April of last year, that's too far. They would have killed it by now. They would have showed it by now. If they have a prototype, that means the paperwork's done. It's on the board. They did all their math. They know when they're going to build it. And they're going to. The plan's going to fruition. They can show the dealer. So yeah, I don't know. They have a brand new model coming out, new FJ. No, they're not going to be new FJ. Not going to happen. I'm thinking Sequoia. Sequoia is due. Like you think of what they have, Sequoia is due. Forerunners do too. Sequoia and Forerunner, and I know my friend Mike Swears, chief engineer of all that stuff, has just taken over as chief engineer for all that stuff. So it wouldn't surprise me if he's getting them to do something. I think Forerunner's tough though because it's long in the tooth. They've talked about altering the production cycle, not building in Japan. I don't know. It's gonna be tough. It's gonna be interesting. I don't see FJ. I see Forerunner. I see Sequoia. John, when do you get the 2019 RAV4? Ooh. So side story. I was invited to Orange County to drive the RAV4 during Nebraska deer season hunting. I said no. I did not want to go drive new RAV4. And then I got invited to the Chevy truck event. And I have to go during the Nebraska deer season too. If they'd stop scheduling stuff during Nebraska deer season, I'd love it. But no, I have to go to was Arizona someplace. I have not seen it in the press fleets. So if they did a reveal in November with all the journalists, that means all the RAV4s are all in Orange County. And so that means they won't get the press fleets until after the event. So it'll be December, January-ish. So I'm thinking January, February I'd probably get a new RAV4. Have you heard about Ridgeline is fastest selling truck in America? No, Honda didn't do that, did they? Oh, come on. No, I haven't heard it's the fast selling truck. Fast selling is the fastest to be sold back dealership at 25. There are people that love the Honda Ridgeline. I drove one. It was actually really good. It was really good. Sorry, guys. It's not a truck, but it was really good. It's like an El Camino. That's the best answer. It's like an El Camino. Not Thunder model, but a new vehicle. I'm in Canada. Ooh. Canada is the really interesting wild card. So Canada doesn't even have heated steering wheel for the Tundra, which is bizarre to me. Yeah, that's interesting. So wait a minute, I'm gonna skip Brandon's little comment. Hold on. Kel says, I thought Forerunner too, but it's apparently something that doesn't exist. I asked about Forerunner and they said, excuse me, I had a big gym day today. He said they are staying with the platform they have now and they're not going car frame like others. No, they won't go car frame with that. They're gonna go truck frame. They're gonna keep the Forerunner as it is. Boy. Yeah, but something that doesn't exist for Canada, or is it for United States? Can we clarify here? Is it for everybody or just Canada? Because that'd be weird if they build just a vehicle for Canada. I'm sorry. I love your hockey. You're a hockey nut in Canada, eh? Yeah, I love the hockey, but I just it's just a small market. Gotta appreciate that. What about that what's that called? FT4X, whatever the hell the thing was. That off-road SUV. Remember that? It was unveiled in Chicago or Detroit, something like that. Yeah, FT4X thing, Bob. I could find out probably. You have heater steering? Well, yeah, we have heater steering. Wasn't that is what I want to know. I've asked people around. I've asked Toyota, and I've gotten a decent answer from them. But I want to know why the hell you do not have a heated steering wheel for the Tundra in Canada. That is bizarre to me. Straight up bizarre. Like, of all places, Canada needs that. We do in the RAV. You do in the RAV, but not Tundra. I should write a story on that. Where are those people who love the hunt? They are out there. Stop. They're out there. I don't know. Hey, this question came up. Has anybody seen a Ford Excursion? Has anybody seen a Ford Excursion lately? Do they even still build that thing? Remember, it's like the Suburban size. I have the Expedition right now, and I was debating with my brother. He has a Suburban, and we're talking about that. And I haven't seen an Excursion in a long time. So, and this is always my question with that marketplace. Sorry, little tangent. FTAC, that thing, that could be something. Anyways, so Suburbans, big seller. Cadillac Escalade, big seller. Tahoe, big seller. Yukon, big seller. Yukon Denali, big seller. Right? Tons of profit in these SUVs. Why is nobody competing in the full size large SUV category? I don't understand that. Why is Toyota not updating Sequoia? Why is Ford just now like, holy crap, this Expedition is selling? They sent a press release out, literally said, because they were like, wow, people are buying the Expedition. Well, yeah, they've been buying the Expedition for years. What the hell? So why aren't things going? So let's go check. Ford.com. I'm doing it right now. I'm here with you guys. You guys see in the camera. I'm not picking my nose right now. I'm going to look for vehicles. So Ford SUVs, Expedition, Flex, Explorer, Expedition. Is it in trucks? Transit, F-150, Transit, Super Duty. Hybrids, Focus, car, whatever kind of cars. No. 2018 Ford EcoSport or EcoSport. I'm getting one of those. Ford Escape, which I thought was okay. Ford Edge. I don't know if I've had Ford Edge. Ford Flex. They need to do more than Ford Flex. I've never driven one. I hear it's great though. Ford Explorer. I had a really enjoyable time in the Ford Explorer. I just feel really disconnected the steering wheel in that car. It's a really interesting car. SUVs. Ford Expedition. So where is the Excursion? Did they kill it? Ranger and Bronco as future vehicles. They're not even talking about that. The Excursion was 16 years ago. I haven't kept up on this. So Ford Excursion dead. My brother said that he saw one in dealer lots. Oh no. Okay. Oh, was it that? Sorry. Google search told me that limo that crashed in upstate New York was an Excursion. God, that was a trend. Okay. I can't even. I'm gonna stop this. Hold on. I can't see that. I can't. That's terrible. That crashed in upstate New York when 20 people died. Trying to do the right thing, take a limo to a party. That was terrible. Expedition sales are still nowhere near Suburban and Tahoe sales. Why? Why is nobody else competing in this market? So remember when midsize? Remember when Ford killed the Ranger? They said the midsize market was dead. It was only this big. Is that the same thing in large SUVs? Do people think the market's only this big when it could actually be this big? I just Chevy and GM actually cleans up all day long that profit in that segment, and nobody does anything. I don't understand that. I don't understand why there's no more full size SUVs. I use them all the time. Freaking love them. Especially duck hunting with the Suburban a couple years ago. My brother does the Suburban out here. You go to Walmart around here, they're all full size SUVs. Tahoe is big. Not Tahoe, but Suburbans are big. But there's not anything that big. The Expedition driving around, maybe get some curious about it again. I guess I don't know. Tahoes are big. Yukons are big. It's just big. I don't understand. The Excursion used to have. So wait, I'm sorry, I'm going back here. You guys know more than I do. I did not pay attention to this. I pay attention to trucks, and then I got thinking about Excursion. I haven't seen one. We require a V8 and the Ford likes EcoBoost V6. That's true. That's very true. The Expedition, it's fun to drive in the EcoBoost V6. I got to pull up my fuel economy tomorrow when I finish my review. I did the walk around review tonight, and I got the video. I got to do the interior, clean out a little bit. I got really nasty, but I'm in the Boost all day long. I can't imagine fuel economy is very good. And I'm sorry, I don't believe the EcoBoost V6 is good for towing. Take me out, show me, talk to me about it. I have a hard time with that one. The Excursion used to have the 7.3 or 6.0 Power Stroke or the V10. It's last built in 05. Look at this. Brandon is like a freaking encyclopedia. Yeah, I don't. Why is it still not built? And especially with CAFE. So CAFE requirements are done on footprint, which is the size of the vehicle. So larger vehicles get more of a footprint break. Basically, they can have worse fuel economy and be okay. So why, if the CAFE is telling you can build bigger, why aren't they building bigger? Vehicles have gotten bigger these days for CAFE and for fuel economy reasons. So why is Excursion not around anymore? Isn't Dodge showing up Suburban Fighter? No, I thought I know of. Dodge is still like trying to kill they kill the Journey, and they're trying to kill the Durango. They don't fit. Dodge is trying to go muscle cars, and those two vehicles don't fit. They'd be much better as like a Chrysler. They'd be much better rebranded as Chrysler. Or, yeah, I think Chrysler would be a Chrysler Dakota, Chrysler Journey, and a Chrysler Durango make more sense to me. They just do. Dodge is trying to make all muscle cars only. Charger, Challenger, Demon. Look at another one. Yeah, that was a terrible accident. That was I was watching in the gym this morning, and that was just that was terrible. The Expedition is way overpriced. Not affordable for most families. At least you can get an affordable Suburbans. Yeah, I need to look that up. I haven't done my review yet. I want to look it up. I'm on the fence on how to do like entry level SUV reviews, because I can go to the dealer and get one, but who wants to deal with the dealer? He's not going to deal with me. So let me think of this. Let ask you guys this: is that I thought about doing the Excursion review and talking about Excursion versus base Excursion, and using photos instead of video to talk about differences. Maybe that's something you guys want to see. Is there an Expedition as a base Expedition versus Platinum Expedition? Is that something you want to see? Like, is a comparison? I don't know. I've been playing around with that thought in my head. Like, I could do the photos, take away features, and just talk about it. I don't know. And 9. No, Johnny. Excursion is based off of Super D. Super D is more character in my opinion. Yeah. What do you think in Ranger news? Yeah, let's look that up. I was gonna do a video on that today, and I didn't do. I was off last week. Basically, I took the week off. Sorry, guys. I was off hunting. Yes. All right, so let's see the towing numbers. Yeah, it's got 2.3 liter turbocharged 4-cylinder, 270 horsepower, and 310 foot-pounds of torque. I don't know. It's kind of unbelievable there. 10-speed transmission. Oh, stop playing. Ranger will be able to pull 7,500 pounds. 7,500 pounds in a Ranger. Payload of 1,860 pounds. Okay. 1,860. So I'm going to write this down for a second. 1860 payload and 7,500 towing. So let's see. Guess. Sure. Yes. Look up. TFL Truck reported in 2016 they were researching a RAM-based SUV to compete with Suburban. It's been a couple of years, hasn't it? I don't think it's going to happen. So 1860 and 7,500 pounds towing. If you towed more than 5,000 pounds with a mid-sized truck, I'd be shocked. I've owned several of them. I've owned S10s. I've owned a couple S10s, and hell, Swede can tow 3,500 pounds. I think it was 7,500 pounds, a mid-sized SUV. Really? You're gonna tow something 7,500 pounds, a mid-sized SUV? You're not going, or mid-sized pickup. You're not going to. That's my story there. You can tell me it'll tow 9,000 pounds. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it. 7,500 pounds in a mid-sized pickup. And then, all right. So wait a minute. So what? This is my big thing. It's what is 7,500 pounds? Think about that. I towed my neighbor's 20-foot fiberglass boat. I think it was 20-foot fiberglass boat with trailer, and that was 3,500 pounds. And the EcoDiesel did okay. The EcoBoost did not great, and Tundra did the best, natural aspirated, no turbos, fine. And that was 3,500 pounds. So I had 4,000 pounds to that. I had another Ranger to that, basically, is what they're saying. And I'm going to tow confidently. Now, I get photos all the time. Guys take their VW Golfs, they put a ball on the back, they tow boats with these things. Will it do it? Sure, it'll do it. But it's like, come on, it's like, what are we talking about there? 7,500 pounds in a mid-sized pickup, that's ridiculous. I can't wrap my head around it. And if you're buying a Ranger and you're looking at towing capacity, the hell? Towing capacity is like number 25 on the list of what people buy the Ranger for. I don't buy it. I think it's a whole lot of hoopla. 18 or 60 pound payload, again, let's load it up. Let's see how it does. If I have a Ranger, I will promise you, if I have a Ranger, I will max out payload for you, and we will see how it drives around. It's going to be a lot of weight in that pickup. So, yeah, I'm not getting it. Was it the Ram Charger? Ooh. Possibly, I'm on the phone, so I had to log off to search for it. It could be a Ram Charger. They need to bring it back. Again, my point is very simply, why aren't more manufacturers building full-size SUVs to compete with Tahoe and Yukon and Suburban sales? They need to. Hey, Randy, what's going on, Randy? Lower trim pickups. Didn't Jimmy Dinsmore work with a Titan S or SV recently? He did. I have a Ram 1500 Tradesman back in 2012 and a F-150 XLT Super Cab in 2016. Okay. We should be working with work and value trims alongside the luxury trims. I think we should too. And I've spoken to many PR reps about that. And I get told no all the time. It's easier to talk about features it's easier to avoid features in a pickup and not mention them than to talk about features that don't exist, is the answer I've gotten back. I can see that feature. I can see that, argument, feature argument. I can see the argument. I don't know that it makes any sense, though. That's why I was so happy. If you guys have seen this channel, you've been watching. I did the LT work truck, and I did a bunch of work truck trims on Chevy Silverado, and lots of good responses there. It's actually got me inspired to do more work truck type vehicles. And so I've looked into going to work truck show. I've worked into going to Denver and dealing with dealers down there. I've been thinking about this stuff. I've really thought about this stuff and working backwards instead of getting vehicles manufacturers, talking about going back to dealers and getting vehicles. I've thought about that. I don't know. It's interesting because it's like if I took the high country, I had Traverse High Country. This came up with the conversation. Is that I could take the Traverse High Country and just say, hey, it's like I could take off features on my sheet and delete features and tell you what the base level has and just add features to it and tell you what the high trim has. So where's the benefit in driving and reviewing the base trim level when I can just delete stuff off of the Monroney I get and treat it as a work truck, as a base level? I could review this Expedition as a work as a lower trim level. Sorry, I got to get my terminology right. As a lower trim level by just taking the Monroney and deleting features, and I could say, hey, this feature you're looking at right here, this whatever it is only on the higher trim levels. So if you're looking at lower trim levels, go ahead and just write off your list, and there's your price point. The thing you can't do, and the thing that's a problem, is you can't test out the lower trim engine choices, the powertrain choices, right? So I can't test out different powertrain choices in different vehicles if I don't get those powertrain choices. And some of those powertrain choices are only available on the lower trim, and if I don't get them, I don't get. So that's the pro and con there. Is I can't drive those lower trim levels without getting those powertrains without getting the lower trim levels. I've been on the fence on this. I've been thinking about going to dealers. I've been thinking about doing that, going down the road. It's a pain in the ass. It's a lot of work. I'm not sure I'm there yet. We'll see how this channel goes. I don't have a whole lot of. I'm not getting the comment a lot, but I'm getting the comment occasionally, and I will continue to search out work truck trims. I'll continue to search out lower trim levels. I'll do my best to make a variety of reviews on this channel. It's a tough game. It's a tough one to change. It's tough. All right, back to the topic of hand. Good. Hey, thanks, Randy. Thanks for stopping by, buddy. I think you're right, Tim. Most mid-sized truck owners don't need to tow more than 5,000 pounds. I know they tell me it can on paper, but why would you? You don't have the brakes. You don't have the confidence in towing. I just don't understand the argument. I just don't buy that. I don't know why you would tow that much with a half ton and a mid-size pickup either. Ford tells me that their EcoBoost powered two-wheel drive long bed truck tows 12,000 pounds or some kind of ridiculous number. I would never do it. Sorry, not doing it. Pinch, if I do it in a pinch, I want to overload it. Yeah, no big deal. But my goodness, why on a regular basis would you? I don't. Just because it says it on paper doesn't mean it actually does in reality. That's the story. All right. It was good. Plenty of power. Oh, yeah. So we're talking about the 2.7 EcoBoost. I've been actually at 2.7. I'd worked with the 3.5 liter in the King Ranch and the high output version in Raptor. How did you like the 2.7 liter, Randy? It was good. Plenty of power on laden. It never had it laden. But I'd prefer the 5.0 for pure torque, though the 3.5 pulls it like heck. Yeah. I think Randy's spot on with that. I would totally agree. I've not driven 2.7. They don't make that one conveniently available. It wouldn't surprise me if GM never puts the 2.7 liter four-cylinder in press fleets. I doubt they want that engine reviewed. I'm going to drive one. I'll drive one next month in where the hell that place? I'm Arizona. Some place in Arizona I'm going to. I'm going to drive 2.7. Part of the reason I'm going is 3 reasons. ZR2 Bison, 2.7 liter, and the medium duty Chevy pickups are there. So they caught me on that. I'm like a fish. They're like, I'm like, all right, I'll go. All right, fine, I'll go. Ford is claiming 13,200 pounds for half-ton towing. That is crazy. That's stupid. It's just stupid. I just don't have any word for it because it's like, why would you ever do that? I would never do that. 13,200 pounds. What did I tow recently? Remember that Super Duty I had, and I had the owners tow it, or I had the owners with me when I towed it. If I remember, yes, yes, Doug with the comment of night. Doug and I are like parallel universe. Doug and I are thinking the same damn thing. The snowmobile trailer, the homemade snowmobile trailer, or was it no, the horses were heavy. No, was the horses? Were the horses like 9,000 pounds, and the trailer was like, was it the homemade trailer, like 12,000 pounds. So a trailer that is longer, that's 2.5 times longer than the pickup, holding 4 snowmobiles. You're gonna tow that with a half ton up the Laramie, over Cheyenne, up Laramie, up Elk Mountain, which is like this, folks. It's like this. You're gonna tow 13,000 pounds of that pickup. No, you're not. You're never gonna do it. You're gonna get like 2 miles per gallon. Yeah, and it's gonna be stupid. You're gonna be stressed. You're gonna be sweating bullets trying to stop. It doesn't make sense to me. You can claim whatever you can claim, but let's talk about the average pickup owner. The average pickup owner is towing 5,000 pounds, even with their light duty, their half ton. Their mid-size pickup, their little Ford Ranger, they're towing like 3,000 pounds. It's a small boat. It's a skidoo. It's a homemade trailer. It's that old bed trailer I have back there, the old Chevy pickup box on wheels. That is what they're doing. They're not doing anything like that. That's just crazy. I don't buy it. I don't think I'd do it. I don't think other people would do it. I've towed a lot in my life. I've towed a lot across the country. I would never do it. It's just not fun. At the end of the day, just because it can doesn't mean you should. That's my Spider-Man line. I think it was Spider-Man. Yeah. All right. Carlos de la Cruz. De la Cruz. I like saying that name. Yeah. Doug, what hat do you have on tonight? Doug, I sent him a TRD hat and a pickup truck talk hat. So pickup truck plus, that should be Doug. Sorry, hat. Doug, you're wearing a hat. How's Alaska? Are you getting winter yet? Is it starting? Do you have Doug? Are you in the spot in Alaska where we get like 6 months of no? Or no? Is it 6 months no sun or 3 months no sun? What is it? It's like several months no sun. I would go stir crazy. It's dark all the time for like several months. Not cool. My brother has this thought about going up caribou hunting in Alaska. And if we do, Doug, I will stop by and see you. I don't have the same thought. He's been hunting since he's middle school. Mr. Hunter. Like he's teaching me all sorts of stuff. I'm like a babe in the woods. But I don't know that I want to go that deep, that remote. Yeah, that'd be quite the adventure. I'm not sure. Not sure that's gonna work out. So, all right. I think I ranted for a while. I asked Doug some questions. I guess I want to know. What am I gonna do? On my to-do list, I got. Sorry. Sorry. I got an AT4 off-road video coming out. I did the Colorado Climb video out. That was really cool. I'm not sure. Oh, I forgot to unhook the garden hoses today. Crap. I do a radon test in the basement. You just got a lot of stuff going on. Burdolph says you can tow 21,000 pounds of Super Duty without a weight distributing hitch. Yeah, I asked him about that, and it's because they moved the hitch back further by the axles, and they don't feel like you need it. It's kind of like by design, they could engineer the way out of weight distributing hitches. Okay. No, the least we get is about 6 hours of sunlight in the winter. That's quite a bit north of me. Yeah. Okay. So right. So in parts of Alaska, they get total darkness. You get 6 hours of sunlight. How do you do that? I'm serious. I have like seasonal depression. Every February, I'm Google searching islands in Fiji. That's what I'm doing. I'm Google searching all this stuff. So like, how do you deal with that? Do you have those day lamps? Don't they call them like sunshine day lamps? Yeah, they're sunshine day lamps. All right, Brandon, I would love to see how the 2.7 in Silverado in our fleet, but I'm afraid we may get a 5.3. It'll all be 5.3. It was here that is to keep the AT4 I saw Wednesday at Denali. I saw it's all 6.2s. Randy's right. Yeah, the Mama Fall Riley. Yeah, it's all 6.2s. It's all in the press fleet. I don't even know if they're building a 2.7 liter yet for consumers. I haven't heard anybody buying it. I mean, it may be. They always do this. They bring out the 6.2, the biggest engine, the the highest luxury trim, and then the biggest truck, the crew cab long bed or crew cab short bed. They do some long beds too, but the most money maker, they bring that up first, and then they bring everything else out. So I don't think I've seen the 2.7 in a long time. I don't know. Tim, you should check out the channel Your Real Estate Whisperer. There are fun trivia nights live streams on Thursday. Brandon, do you live on YouTube? I have seen her. I've seen her on. I know it's a her, right? Isn't it her? I've seen her on BCG's live stream. I'm here finally. I hope you're drinking. Mike, where you been? It's a Nebraska whiskey. I don't remember the name of it. The bottle's out with the kids. I'm gonna go out there. Dog's gonna mess with me. It's Nebraska whiskey. I can look it up. It's a patriotic. Yeah, Randy is an automotive journalist too. It's a patriotic Nebraska whiskey. I'm checking it. Oh, Soldier Valley. That's it. Soldier Valley. Hold on, I'm loading up right now. Soldier Valley Spirits. It's whiskeys. It's a Soldier Valley whiskey. It's a patriotic whiskey. 86 proof frontier style whiskey was created with the inspiration of time gone by, when this country was headed west by rail on its way to California. The railroad was and still is a big part of Nebraska history. These hard-working frontier people like their whiskey with an edge. This rough and tumble whiskey is meant to be consumed in a chilled shot or mixed with your favorite cola. I tried both. Or you might consider yourself a modern-day frontiersman and drink it neat. Patriotic whiskey is distilled from 100% grain, 18% rye, and barreled for about 16 months. Whiskey dedicated to men and women of our armed forces, both past and present, who have always answered the call to serve. They leave their civilian lives behind and stand up and fight for our freedom and for those who live in tyranny. That's a blackberry. I mean, blackberry. Stock rye. Tincture. Yeah, so Soldier Valley, patriotic distillers. So there you go. This live stream is not sponsored by Patriotic Whiskies Distillery, because they don't know I exist, but they should, because it's pretty tasty. I had it a chilled shot. It really wasn't bad. It doesn't have the same bite like other whiskeys have, and I love Crown, but Crown gets tiring to me after a while, and so this is a nice whiskey. Look at that. I'm gonna have Tim the Whiskey Channel. Oh, I should take the pen down. That kind of looks absurd. Sorry, I was reading the webpage while you guys were making fun of me. But yeah, I'm thinking this is it's nice whiskey. Yeah, I'm sorry. All right. So Doug says, try to stay outside in the light of the day. I agree. Had a day, pick up. Oh. I have 2 left, by the way. 2 of this fantastic hat that you want to buy right now. Super chat me $25, and the hat will come to your destination. Doug knows. He's sent him 2 of them. I think it's much harder than someone the sun never goes really down. Really? So you have the flip side difference. Huh. Well, email me the whiskey. Nice drink. Hold on. I can show you this. I think I can put the here. I can put the link in the live stream, I believe. Let me see. There it is. Boom. There's a link. You can click on it in the live stream and check out the whiskey. It's a nice finish. It's next to Crown at Walmart. I had gone to Crown at Walmart tonight, and it's next to the Crown at Walmart, and I really debated on it for quite a while. Been there a couple weeks, hadn't know anything about it. Decided, you know what? Tonight, I'll check it out. So I did. So I checked it out, and it is good. Johnny loves his hat. Nice, Johnny. I think it's going to get a little dirty. I think my problem is I need some oil on it. Deer, blood, or oil? Let's go with oil. I need to get it dirtier. That's kind of my plan. My brother had one. Here's the weird part. My brother bought one, and he had one, right? And he wore it. And him and I playing golf, and he wore it. And it's weird. It's weird for me to see him with my hat on his head. It is. It's strange. I don't know how to say it. It is very strange. Crown's made here in Manitoba. It is. It's a Canadian whiskey. Yeah. They give you any deals on Crown? I will say this. I've had the different variations of Crown, and I'm not a fan. I don't like them at all. I do hear that they do press events. I hear Crown does press events. Oh, I'd be game. I wouldn't stand up straight for like 3 days, but I would be there. Yeah, it's kind of thing. It's not your hat anymore. You have to you have it. You gave it to him. I know. No, he bought one. He bought a hat. Um, I know, but it's weird. Okay, it's just strange. This is. Wait, I should plug him. Wait, hold on. Seriously, hold on. This is his company, and I happen to manage his website for him. I do some website design too. There we go. Townline Sales. Townline Sales. He does lawnmower sales and lawnmower repair, and he's got a blade sharpening business. So yeah, it's quite a cool thing, and it's in Flushing, and lots of cool stuff. I need the hat. You pay the penny. You got it, Mike. I need an address. Tim at pickuptrucktalk.com. Send me the address. Like I said, I got 2 left. I will mail one out in the morning. I got extra boxes, I think. I can pick another box. And I will mail one to you. Tim at pickuptrucktalk.com. Here's the thing. You don't even say hi. You just say, Mike, my address, bam. And you don't be polite. Don't worry about being polite. I don't care. And I will send you the hat. You got to have one. It's shaped well. It's got the rip in it, and I love the rip. It works well. It's a perfect hat. Yeah. All right. I plugged the hat. I got the super chat for the hat. I plugged the whiskey. Damn, that sucks. One penny should I have had. So I got what I got. So that leaves me one more hat, and one more hat I'm gonna place them in order. I don't know what I'm gonna do differently. I may talk to the guys. I don't know if I'm gonna order more of these. I may limited run thing. Maybe I'll do these. I thought about doing women's hats. Some pink, some pinkish white background. I don't know. I thought about it. We'll see. I don't know. Oh, I thought it could be a channel update. Channel's doing fantabulous. Yes, that's a word I use. Fantabulous. Fantabulous. I was gonna look at the. You guys have. This is awesome. I made money while I was hunting. It was awesome. I made $1.50 one day. It was fantastic. 1,196 subscribers. Boom. Need 4 more to 1,200. I'm not really. Subscribers keep adding and they keep jumping and they keep. It's solid, man. Growth is solid. I have no complaints. Oh my goodness, I'm looking at numbers right now. The third quarter pickup sales recap has blown apart. 111 views versus 38 versus Chevy Traverse today. So I have 2 videos today, and third quarter pickup sales recap has blown that apart. You guys like these sales recaps, don't you? I didn't know that. I will make sure I do it on the thing. I will make sure I do more the recording stuff. Damn sucks one. Yeah, who says hi anymore? Any other total items? No, I'm still working on Japan. I need to email them in. I haven't heard anything. Sequoia TRD Pro will go live. Land Cruiser. Oh, Land Cruiser. Land Cruiser. I have an interview with the owner. I'm working on that. Will go live this week. Sequoia live, and the I have a Land Cruiser 1958 versus 2018 review. Kind of a fun story kind of thing going live with 2. So I have 3 Toyota stories. Boom, boom, boom. So there's going to be some cool videos going up. Has YouTube revenue been pretty? It has been pretty steady. I'm really happy with that. I don't like anime. Where's my mods? Brandon, take care of that Rob Luxer guy, please. That's a weird question. Just delete that guy. Revenue's been pretty solid. It's $3-4 a day, $1, $2, kind of in that range, and I'm fine with that. This channel is growing. I got cool stuff happening. I got cool videos going out. I have Land Cruiser Heritage off-roading will be next week. I think I'm going to run out of time this week. Cool stuff going on. I'm having a great time. I'm drinking whiskey, talking to you guys. No complaints at all. So I'm going to keep that going, keep videos going up. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, well, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 videos I need to do this next week to get those going. Why isn't anybody taking this comment? Come on. Remove. There, I did it. Yeah, that was a stupid comment. All right, so I got 10 videos going up. Fantastic. I got my book I'm working on. I should have that done. I'm going to start doing some what are you hiding? Yeah, stop hiding Randy. I got my book. I'll be doing some work on this next week. I bought a stud gun. I'll be pulling some dents out, and I got to do some paint some primer and get that done. So anyways, we're over an hour. That's all I got, folks. I got to get some more whiskey. I'm running shallow kind of whatever. When football's going on, you got better things to do. VCG's live. Do your stuff. Thanks for watching. I will be on next week. I will have something else to review. I'm not sure what it is, but we'll talk about the next vehicle. Thanks for watching. Later.